roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grace. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Ain't no cage that can hold me down. No leash, no chains, no goddamn crown. I'm a rebel, yeah, my spirit's raw. The world can't touch what the wild man saw. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the semifinals. Well, it is the penultimate race of the season as well, as we are closing in on the conclusion of Season 6. The NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. This is iRacing, the #1 motorsports simulation of the world. And this is the North American Sim Racing Association. We welcome you to the virtual Richmond Raceway in the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Pultz Poppers 200. I'm Wesley Outlet, redneck announcer Jacob Reeves alongside Bigglestein Hopton on production. And this is it. Talladega, another wild card, could be the short track of Richmond, and we're not wasting any time. Here is the starting lineup for tonight, semifinal race. Andrew Harris is on the pole and defending series champion. Cofield from Alabama on the outside of row 1. Row number 2, will find Lucas Lyons. By the way, his win last week is encumbered. More details on that coming soon. Peyton Johnson to the outside in row 2. Row number 3 will find Kermit. He's got his orange crush. He's going to need it for Luke Smith. And Chad Ross in the Goodwrench, number 38 on the outside. Row number 4, Jeffrey Johnson III in the new edge entry. And the Spice Man, Chris Cinnamon, season 4 champion. He'll start 8. Jacob Reeves, your top 10, will find Hillsborough's Adam Newton and Taylor Peacock. He'll start 10th, the regular season champion 2 years ago.
Yes, sir. Cole Larson back there, the youngster back there in the P11 spot. Raul Meza, the all-time starter with NASRA, outside of row number 6 in the P12 spot. Behind him, how about Adam Newbert, the inaugural NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series champion here on the Monday Night Series, with Colton Hogan starting on his outside. Chris Blanchard, that towing company. And my good buddy, the Hillbilly, Steve Barnett, rolling off in the P16 spot. Row 9, you got Tyler Goodwin and Robbie Richards back there on the 48 Cops entry. See how he can do here tonight. And Justin White, Dane Hagan making up the top 20.
Going on to row 11, we're going to find the driver J.D. Larson and Washington State's Tyler Dimmer, originally from Virginia. Row number 12, Matt Cherry. He'll start 23rd. And the Shark, Roger Diebold. Jaws is ready on the outside. Harry Tribune and Joey Stiers with the King Richard Petty. He'll start 26th. Aaron Van Rottel, Ryan Judah, Holodaddy of Restrictor Plates. What will he do on the short track? He starts 28th. James Kaufman and Stephen Gregory, your top 30, and we're still not done. Buzzy Mondo. Yeah, there you go. Hey, damn, I'm sorry. I lost my place. It happens to the best of them. Buzzy Mondo will start 31st. TJ Moore is race control. Let's take a look at the analysis for tonight's race. 200 laps, 200 miles of the Pultz Poppers 200. Stages at lap 35, lap 75, and the push to the checkered flag. All right, green flag is coming out this time by. It's going to be a good one. We'll have some information about the encumbered loss to Lucas Lyons. He is not in the championship final with Matt Berry for Kansas. But there's one more shot to make it in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going virtual racing in Richmond. Green flag, and you have a sim race.
Damn right, Wesley out, and here we go. Andrew Harris gonna jump out. Obviously got the pole, gonna jump out to the early lead. Jonathan Cofield lined up right behind him. Here comes Peyton Johnson outside. Lucas Lyons trying to get up there and make a little something happen as well. Lap 1 in the books. Harris leading them going into 1.
We wanted to kind of get a couple of laps under our belt because you never know what type of part of a race you'll see at Richmond. You might need quick cautions in the early going, or you could see these guys stretch it out for a lengthy green flag run. Right now, they prefer the latter. 2 in. Harris, Cofield, Johnson, Lyons, and Smith, your top 5. And speaking of Lucas Lyons, the Kentucky driver, not in the championship finale. Next week in Kansas, Jacob Reeves, explain why.
Yeah, I mean, really and truthfully, you know, West Allen, it took me like 2 or 3 days to actually figure out exactly what the hell happened to him. But something about the Talladega win last week, there were so many issues with this and that. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, I think it went all the way to a time limit deal, and they threw the checkered flag. And somehow or another, when he crossed the line first. But at the same time, he did not allow everybody else in the field to cross the line before he started doing his burnouts and other things. So when he turned around and went backwards, I raced him through the black flag. Well, I know that sounds crazy. Why did they end up allowing it to be that way? Well, I already talked to Brady LaBeouf, obviously the owner of NASRA, and Cody Knott, obviously the VP of NASRA as well. And both of them told me, and I know this as well because I've raced here in the Monday Night Series as well as a little bit in the Friday Night Series. They have always told us, do what iRacing tells you. Well, iRacing told Lucas Lyons that he got a black flag for not allowing everybody to come through there at the start-finish line to end it. If he would have just waited for everybody to get done, he could have turned around and done the burnout, no problem, no harm, no foul. He didn't know. The only thing is, Wesley, it is a costly mistake right there because it knocks him out of getting automatically in to Kansas next week. Here's the good thing, though. All the stage points, all that good stuff, he kept all of it. He's only back 13 points. He can still point his way in and get himself into Kansas. But I got to tell you right now, it's going to be a hell of a fight for him. But right now, it's currently sitting up there in a top 5 good spot for him.
Harris and Cofield now fighting for the lead. Andrew Harris will now clear the Alabama defending series champion for the number 2 spot. And they're already closing in on back marker trucks, working back into turn 1. So a nice way of saying this to our audience to better explain. The win is encumbered, which means, if you've heard of that word before in NASCAR, it means he'll get credit, he'll get points, he'll be credited as the winner, it'll be showed as the winner, but it will not count towards the win needed to advance into the championship that he needed to join Matt Cherry for Kansas next week. Now, can he still get in by points unless he wins tonight? Yes, but let me make things one clear from now on. Learn this lesson, Lucas Lyons or anybody else. When you win the race and you take the checker flag, make an extra damn lap to make sure everybody else has crossed the line before you start celebrating. And that way you'll know that everybody's crossed the start-finish line. And that's Wesley's topic of the day. Thank you.
I mean, Wesley, I agree with you 100%. I mean, but you know, like I said, at the same time, he didn't know it. Hell, I didn't know it. I was going to advocate for him, not sitting there trying to, play favorites or anything like that.
Do you remember when he crossed the line and took the checkered flag under caution? He started burning it down, doing donuts in turn 1 and 2. I remember that. Remember? Yeah. Yes. Now, come on. Go make an extra lap. Make an extra lap and then burn it down. Go tear the grass apart. Yeah. Sorry.
I agree.
I'm not going to advocate his innocence.
I can kind of see where...
Did you call him Baldy?
Yeah.
Him and Baldy?
Yeah.
Luke. Yeah. I'm sure he was rubbing his head after last Monday night.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hey, in the words of another colleague of mine, y'all take care, brush your hair. Let's get got in it.
Damn. Oh, Lord. Well, but Wesley, like I said, I feel bad for the old boy. I really do. I feel bad for him, just of how it was. Is actually, Jonathan Cofield kind of blinking out right here a little bit right at the start of, stage 1 to start this bad boy right here. 15 to 35 laps. And Wesley, Johnson, good God almighty, Peyton Johnson down on the inside, got a little bit squirrely right there off of turn 2. Wesley, this could be the one race right here where we don't see a whole lot of cautions. We've come here before. We've watched races. Me and you have. I've raced here numerous times. And literally, the only cautions you get is the damn stages. That's the only time that you get it is the stages. As Jonathan Cofield free falling through the field, Wesley Allen. Something amiss on the 58. Catastrophic for Jonathan Cofield right here. Where is he at?
Oh, yeah. T-Twerk 21. By the way, for all of you people, that is not a bot. I just want to let y'all know that's a human being. I know he got picked on the other night because they were like, can we block this guy? I think he's a bot. No, he's not a spam. He's not a bot. He's a person. But, do you remember what happened to Mark Martin? That does come to mind. Mark Martin did 2 crazy things one time. He started celebrating after he won a race and nobody had crossed the finish line and he got DQ'd. And another time was when he literally come down pit road thinking the race was over and the white flag was out. The damn crew chief and the spotter lost track of the lap.
Yes, absolutely. That is exactly what I was talking about was the Bristol race. And one thing also I do want to mention real quick, about Jonathan Cofield, who was up there at the front, was running the second spot. Wesley, I don't know if you know this or not, but hell, I didn't even know it until just a while ago when, I skimmed through and saw the news a little bit with some of the weather that we're having right now. There's some severe thunderstorms that's actually crossing over in that area where Jonathan Cofield from Munford, Alabama is. So that could play a big factor right there with Cofield blanking out and having the issues that he's having here tonight. Internet issues might have costed him right there. So, yeah, I mean, it might have just completely knocked him out of it. And I don't know how high he is up on the playoff grid, but if he ain't high up on that playoff grid and he's down at the bottom, well, he's up 23. I don't know. He may be in a bad spot right here, Weston. That may be very bad for him.
No, I kind of feel that if he's in the top 5 in the points, I think he's going to advance. I really do. I really think so, Jacob. I think it's the guys that are at least outside the top 10. They're the ones you got to worry about, right? I just think if you can at least hang within the 6 positions up in the points, so you know you're going to send Matt Cherry along, I think you're going to be okay. So I think the most important thing is that Jonathan Cofield he's got to make sure he doesn't lose power or get disconnected. By the way, look at the new graphic. Look at the new ticker up top. Ain't that badass? Look at that, Jacob.
Dean's got him a little ticker to play with.
Yeah. The horn from my buddy.
He's got him a little ticker to play with. Ticker. Very cool stuff. Awesome stuff right there that obviously Dana out to the Australian Bengals. The best damn producer in the business. I talk about it all the time, Wesley Outland in the background, always making us look good and doing all that good stuff as well. Damn. Anyway, biggest mover in the field right now is Cody Knott right now up 10 spots. There's the fastest 5 of the 5 lap averages, and Harris right now leading the charge right now, but Peyton Johnson not too far back, sitting in that second spot. Lucas Lyons up there with Adam Newton. Tyler Goodwin way back there in the 12th spot. He's one of the biggest mover or the fastest drivers right now with the fastest 5 for the 5 lap average.
We are just getting started as we near the end of stage 1 at Richmond, the semifinal race to determine who goes to the championship at Kansas next Monday night. Right now, your top 5: Harris, Johnson, Lyons, Smith, and Newton.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
And welcome back to coverage, whether you're listening on CRN, watching on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Redneck announcer Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland, the voice of NASRA. Biggles, Dean Hopkins on production. The semifinal race underway and quickly closing in on the home stretch of stage 1 properly as well, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, closing in big time with 7 to go. There you see Raul Meza right now currently sitting 10th in the points. And look at him fighting that wheel right there off the turn 2. You're going to see a lot of that here tonight with drivers fighting it coming off of turn number 2. See a little bit of off 4. Watch the wheel. There it is. A little fighting right there coming off. Going to be a real throttle management game coming off of 4 and off of 2 here tonight. Talking about cracking that egg. Don't crack that egg. You splatter it all over the floorboard, and then you end up having to explain to your wife or your ex-wife, whoever that you're living with at the time, why you've got a cracked egg all over your floorboard. You don't want to end up having that problem, but it's gonna be throttle management here tonight, Wesley Outland, especially when we get brand new tires, cold tires, when we get on these restarts. Guys, gonna be slipping and sliding. Even though the track tip's not high, it still gets slick out here with these old boys here in these trucks.
Smith going after Kermit the Frog there. Going after Lucas Lyons for that spot. That's for 3rd. Yeah, as my sister always says, I have an egg-shaped head. So, she calls me an egghead. Leave my cousins alone.
comment.
Jake's not laughing. I'm sorry. 3 to go. It's stage number 1.
Yeah, 3 to go. There you see Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, trying to slide on up here and get him of it. Lyons right here, still on that outside, fighting it off. Harris got about a half a second right over Peyton Johnson. Lyons, he's going to slip back, go to the 4th spot. Smith going to slide up and go to the 3rd spot. Get the Bulldog Adam Mick with Chad Ross lined up right there behind him as well. You see Harris coming around with 2 to go off of turn 2, West Allen. Unless he screws the pooch right here, odds are Harris is going to go ahead and get this stage win. Still a lap to go, but we'll see what happens.
Harris working his way to the line. Final lap remaining of stage number 1 here in the Pultz Poppers 200. So far, flag to flag, green flag, as Andrew Harris up front works his way down the Toyota back straightaway. And he will work his way to turn 3 on this 3/4 mile racetrack.
There it is right there. Harris gets the stage 1 win, and the caution is out. So Andrew Harris, stage 1 winner. Peyton Johnson, Luke Smith, Lucas Lyons, Adam Newton, Chad Ross, Chris Settleman, Cole Larson, Jeffrey Johnson, Junior Raul Meza. That's the top 10 getting some stage points right here. Valuable stage points.
And out of bounds, Rich, Kansas, Andrew Harris is going to pick up another stage win. And that's Chevrolet. And by the way, first caution of the race coming out for a stage break. Now, my question is this. We're going to lap 75 for Glass Mechanics Stage 2. Is anybody pitting? I don't think so, Jacob. I don't believe we're going to see him pit yet. Do you?
Well, Wesley, that's going to be the interesting factor out of this right here. I mean, track position is going to be king here tonight. I think you may get a couple of takers right here. There you see Harris, you see Johnson, maybe faking, maybe. Nah, they're going down. Why not? Go ahead, come on down. The big key right here was it only been the 35 laps right here. Will they take tires or will they just take gas? That will be the big factor. But I think you got 4 sets, 3 laying, 1 on the truck. Yeah, go ahead and burn you a set right here and see what you got.
Strategy, as you said, for just taking fuel only as well, because they might be taking tires. Maybe 2 tires might be a strategy here, because as fast as they're getting in and getting out, I think it's fuel. I really do. Now Harris is the ladder. He just took tires. I saw the jack come down. Nobody's standing around, but I did see the jack come down. So Chad Ross did not pit. Neither did Joey Stiers, Peacock, Blanchard, Dittmer, or Mongold, who, by the way, started 31st. He's up down to 6th in 25th. Hey, I want to send a big thank you to everybody out there. Longest ever broadcast in the history of NASRA was held on Saturday night, the 6 hours of Le Mans, and pretty cool. I think it was entertaining. I think it was fun. I think everybody enjoyed it. We had close to 25 entries in GT3 and GTP. I know Joshua Suss with the obviously NASRA Endurance Series, Brady LaBeouf, Cody Knott, everybody want to say thank you, and our audience, our competitors. Dean, I'll let you jump in here real quick, man. You were a part of it. It was fun, wasn't it? Wasn't it historic?
Yeah, it was great, actually. 6 hours of Le Mans, yep, absolutely. Enjoyed it thoroughly, enjoying it in the booth there with yourself there and Ron, and of course all the drivers participating, the different classes as well too that we had with the LMP and the GTPs, and the GT3s. So different classes, nothing like it, nothing like cracking. But
the archives are available, and it was almost a 7-hour broadcast, Jacob Reeves, 6 hours. 51 minutes and 34 seconds of runtime. And it is in the history of NASRA the longest broadcast ever aired in one night. So thank you for making history with that. And I missed you, Jacob. I missed you. You're supposed to be there.
Hey, we had some family stuff going on. I had some stuff happen, man. I wanted to be there. I was planning on being there, but hey, man, family's more important, Wesley. I mean, you know as well as I do, family's more important.
I understand that. I hope that your mother-in-law is feeling better. Back to green. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to break some glass and kick some virtual. Glass Mechanics stage 2 and 3.
Absolutely. I mean, great timing right here to make it happen. Right here for Glass Mechanics stage 2. Get a little bit interested, and they are going to kick a little. Oh, got it up there off of turn 4. Comes out. Lucas Lyons. Oh, Lord.
Defending winner at Talladega, encumbered win. Caution out again. Wow.
Take a look right here. 3 wide. Harris up on the top side. Was there contact? Yeah, a little bit of door banging right there coming off of 2. And Lyons down here on the bottom side trying to take another shot. Meza there as well.
He lost it on his own.
Slammed on the brakes, locked him up, back in, comes around. Kerry Tribune, Steve Barnett getting involved. Justin White barely sneaking through. And Lucas Lyons, he's going to get sick of that one.
And how about this, pardon the pun, truck 41 on lap 41 goes around at Richmond. Can't make that up.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff literally writes itself, Wesley, and I mean, literally it does. Watch right here, watch it right here. I mean, right here, drives it in. Just locks the brakes up. Just locked him up.
He wasn't giving that spot up, and he was holding his line as well. That was all Lyons that lost it on his own. Man.
Yeah, and that's going to be he's already going to be in a hell of a hole as it is. Wesley Outland's going to already be in a big hole right now as far as the points goes. Now he's all the way back at the back. He's got a hill to climb.
Going to step away. Take a break. Just getting started with Glass Mechanics Stage 2 at Richmond. We're back in a moment with short track racing. Semi-finals to decide who goes to Kansas for the title next week.
Your Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murph's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murph's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murph's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
We're back. Thank you for joining us. The 45 of 200 laps is closing in on over 150 remaining. Yes, sir, there's only one more after tonight. Kansas for the title. Oh, and by the way, NASRA IndyCar Clash in 2 weeks, Jacob, at the world's greatest race course, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on 16th in Georgetown. The virtual Indiana. That is going to be fun.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of upset about that one, Wesley, because, hell, I thought we was actually going to iRacing Super Speedway, and then it turns out we found out they're going to Indy. So
they got scared. They got scared.
Hurt my feelings a little bit on that one. I wished it would have been iRacing Super Speedway, but we're back at it, stage 2. Joey Skyer's trying to make something happen. We got blanking guys all over the place. That damn thunderstorm might really be screwing everybody's world up tonight. It's starting to get it back in gear. Tyler Detmer, the one that is breaking right here on the 4. And Tyler Detmer, very, very good here at Richmond. Could be a sleeper right here out of that number 4, 34 on time and scoring. Tyler Detmer, watch out for him there here this evening.
Dyers and Ross and Peacock can look at now. Blanchard to the top 5. There's Johnson. Climb for Andrew Harris, by the way, stage 1 winner. He won stage 1, but he is up now to 7th.
Climb, climb, climb. Yeah, Andrew Harris literally climbing through the field and trying to make it happen, and making it happen. Look at this right here. I mean, just sliding right by him and just making it happen. Andrew Harris could be the one right here. He could be the top dog out of all of this here tonight. Give him a couple of laps right here. Harris is really rolling right here. Could end up sweeping it here tonight, but he's got to go through Chad Ross and he's got to go through Joey Stiers. Oh, Ross kind of come down a little bit, tried to pinch him. Harris still keeping it down on the inside. Down the center where Grandpappy hides that good old-fashioned moonshine. Grandpa tried to keep it down there. Most of them on the bottom side, Wesley. I mean, this track does widen out. You will start to see guys kind of ease up around the middle lane, try to make something happen. Some of them take it all the way right here as high as they can. Some of them will take it all the way up to the damn wall over there off of 3 and 4. But you see Harris getting him a little twofer. Going around Ross, going around Stiers. Let's take it 3 wide here at Richmond. Why not?
Maybe let's do it. Stiers, contact, Ross up high. Going high goes Harris back to the lead. Look at him, 3 wide. Johnson poking to the bottom, and the caution's out as they were trying to go 3 wide out of 4. Yellow is out. I believe it's Johnson in trouble on the back straightaway.
Damn it all. Jeffrey Johnson Jr. going around on the back stretch. Caution out once again. And remember, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., one of those drivers in the playoffs trying to make it to Kansas. And Richmond, bad as I got to say it, hate to say it, for Queen, another one bites the dust. And it might have been Newbert that kind of goes around right here, and he comes down, gets into Jeffrey Johnson Jr., and just ends up hooking him around, but Johnson tagged Newbert, set him sideways. Newbert just tried to straighten it out. Nobody hitting Johnson. He just goes for a spin, middle way down the back, brings out the caution.
Another look at him. Watch this, the 33. That's Adam Newbert, the inaugural series champion, into the right front of Johnson, and the 4 got sideways, and then he tagged him in the right rear. And maybe a double tap. Yeah, there you go. Penny for your thoughts, Chief.
Double tap. Get the double tap. Double tap, like Woody Harrelson in Zombies. Double tap, baby.
Penny for your thoughts, Chief. There you go. By the way, if there's anybody in the chat box, could they please interact with our buddy T-Twerk21? I mean, he's by himself. Yes. I'm just gonna say hello, buddy, to him so he doesn't feel left out. Nobody of our fans of NASRA are communicating with T-Twerk21. He is just. Look, for everybody that calls him a damn spy bot, the questions, the comments he makes, you got to realize this is a real person, okay? Because a spy bot can't even think of the stuff this guy's posted, Jacob. And I say that not to be mean at all, right? I mean, so I said hello to him. So everybody in the chat box, interact with our buddy T-Twerk21, and we thank you for being a fan. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for being a fan.
Oh, Jesus. Sound like the Golden Girls song, didn't it?
On Mondays.
I walk alone. I'm a lone wolf. He said I'm a lone wolf. Live alone, die alone. Lone wolf. He's a lone wolf. So, well, you're not anymore, T-Twerk, because here comes Zachary and others, a posse of people talking to you. So, there you go. Yeah. I'm a lone wolf. Live alone, die alone. Hey, Kansas coming up next week for the championship. And Jacob, listen, there still could be 6 drivers. Obviously, it could be 7 if one of the point guys don't make it in. But, I mean, it's going to come down to points. And the way you ran all year is going to be it's going to be paramount. Look at, and by the way, Jonathan Cofield, if he makes it into the championship final, he will be the first driver, I think, in NASRA on the Monday Night Series, Jacob, to punch his ticket for 2 consecutive years to the championship final. I don't think it's been done before. And he's got a shot to become a 2-time champion. Something that's never been done before, ever, in the history of NASRA and all the sanctioning bodies. Back to green.
Yeah, I mean, a back-to-back champion would be pretty cool to see here for the Monday Night DSR Electric Truck Series. We're back underway, seeing everybody fan out down the back chute. And think about this, Wesley Outland. Matt Cherry. Matt Cherry back here in the 12th spot as we are 3 wide up here for the 2nd and 3rd spot. But if Matt Cherry, just say, he wins here tonight at Richmond, that is 3 in a row. Remember the NASRA rule. Wesley, will it become in effect? If he wins 3 in a row, you win your 3rd race in a row, you have to start from the back of the field. And what that would mean for Cherry, if he wants to win it, then odds are, by the rules per se, he'd have to start from the back come Kansas next week. That would be rough.
Why do you think Tyler Reddick didn't win at Phoenix yesterday? You know, I think NASCAR did the same thing, right? Conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. All you people that think Jordan is in on it.
I've heard about that.
25 of 40, 15 to go in class mechanics stage 2.
I have heard about that. I've heard about the conspiracy theories going on out there and everything. Yeah, I've heard it. I'm sure everybody else has heard it as well. You see Chad Ross right here holding it down. Youngster Cole Larson not wanting to back down, wanting to get up here and make a little something happen. Get that P2 spot. Larson has not, that being Chad Ross, he has not pitted yet. He has yet to make that pit stop. And Wesley, this could have been by design right here for Chad Ross to sit up here with these laps ticking away like this. You can go stage 1, stage 2, and not really have to worry about a pit stop. I mean, granted, 75% on the fuel capacity, but you can make it work. And Chad Ross is making it work. It could come out of this with a whole lot of stage points to try to help himself out here this evening.
Luke Smith outside, down to the top, on the bottom. Here comes now Johnson and Rawson. They're going to go door to door. This going on. Inside the top 10. This is for 3rd, 4th, 5th. It was. Caution out. Yellow flag, lap number 43 at Kaufman. Hey there, hey! You finally got caught!
Oh, Lord.
Oh, this guy last week,
Lord.
and I ain't got no beef, I swear. And I ain't got no problem against Kaufman. But this guy last week, man, he was all over the place. He couldn't even get the hell out of his own way.
Yep, that called it right there.
Oh,
yep, there it goes.
Oh, him and Newbert. Newbert for the 2nd time getting into somebody.
Wow.
Newbert's like a bull going after the red cape. Look at this.
Yeah, Newbert already got Johnson, but Johnson got Newbert before, before he was able to get Johnson back this time. And then watch Kaufman just up on the top side, just gets a little bit loose. The Newbert right there they've kind of met in the middle. Kaufman run out of room, come down the hill. The Newbert was sliding up the hill and ran out of room as well. Both of them ran out of room at the same damn time, met in the same spot. Kaufman goes around racing innocent deal out of it. But check out Peyton Johnson right here, the 15. Him and Chad Ross, both of them coming down pit road. Tyler Detmer coming down as well. Great call out of this, because you're going to get a caution right here in about another 10 laps for the stage break. You can flip it. Stay out. You're up there at the front.
Flip it. Flip it good.
Flip it good, baby. Yes, sir.
By the way, Harris in the lead. Jacob, let's bring in Andrew Harris, by the way. We didn't talk to stage 1 with him.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find old Andrew Harris.
When he pitted and he worked his way all the way back up to the front. Andrew Harris, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Oh, I got you guys.
Hey, congrats on stage 1 and rocking from the back to the front, taking the lead in stage 2.
Yep, a little bit of tire strategy there. Everybody else is saving a set. I need a miracle to make it into the playoffs here, so that's what I'm going to try to do, is win both stages, and I don't know, just hope for a miracle, like I said.
I guess the miracle is winning, right?
That would be, I mean, I don't necessarily think I have to win, but that would definitely make things a little bit easier as far as racking my brain stress, math-wise, but...
Andrew,
Jacob,
I'll ask you this. Yeah, Andrew, real quick, I'll ask you this right here. I mean, you mentioned it, you try to go for the miracle, you try to get up here. Does that kind of just narrow down your strategy to where you just say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go ahead and just take the opportunity, take the chance that I'm doing? Does that kind of just ease your mind to know that you got one goal in mind?
Pretty much. Yeah, just do as much as I can. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
There you go. Andrew, send it. Thanks, buddy.
Send it, baby.
Thanks, guys.
Or as Mel McDaniel said in the great country song back in the 80s, stand on it. Here we go. Hank's truck is in. Of course, that meant a different thing back in the day, but we're coming to green. I'm sorry, Jacob. Joey's tires. Jacob's laughing at Dean's eating. Dean, what the hell are you eating? A Vegemite sandwich?
Yeah. I bet that's what it is.
He's always eating a ham and cheese sandwich or Vegemite sandwich. It must be a tough time in the country of Australia. I got to play. There you go. By the way, we're under 10 remaining in Class Mechanics Stage 2. And Harris is standing on it. Literally, he's in the wind and gone.
Yeah, Andrew Harris
Stire's going at it for second.
Yeah, Andrew Harris wanting to stand on it and make something happen, make it all the way to the championship race next week when we go to Kansas. Go ahead, win the title, win the big prize money, and then he can buy him a hell of a lot of Vegemite sandwiches if he ended up wanting to. Any of these old boys. Hillbilly going around, Steve Barnett, and Matt Cherry goes around. He takes a spin as well. Caution is out.
Another yellow flag, another serve throw caution, fifth one. It happened on the Toyota back straightaway, nearing the end, under 5 remaining in Glass Mechanics Stage 2. Jacob, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, just a little bit of bad innocent contact right here. You see it right there. Hillbilly Steve Barnett right there in front of Matt Cherry. You got Robbie Richards right there to the door of the Hillbilly. Richards goes way high. Cherry jumps down, gets down on the bottom side. Yeah, I think he got a little bit into the Hillbilly, and then Cherry tried to lock the damn brakes up. Might have got hit from behind as well, maybe get another angle at it. But yeah, he got the Hillbilly, knocked him around, knocked him sideways, and then Cherry, I think he either got run over by Justin White or he locked the brakes up as well, trying not to run him over. But he already ran him over and already knocked him around. Once again, almost door banging between Richards and the Hillbilly, Steve Barnett. And then Cherry just gasses up, saw a hole on the inside. Bam! Straight into the left rear, sends Cherry around. Not sure if Justin White might have tagged him in the back end and sent Cherry around. Got a little bit of a accordion effect right there on the inside lane. Both of them goes around. Both of them take the spin. And there you see it. Yeah, Justin White did end up getting into Cherry, but Cherry's just trying to get out of the gas, trying to give Barnett the break out of it. But Wesley, that's going to happen when it gets so congested here at these short tracks. You hit somebody and you lift off the gas. Somebody behind you ain't expecting you to lift. End up running, you slap down over, and then you got both of you spinning.
Some of the quotes, by the way, these are not our words. These are quotes from the fans, Jacob. And there's only one fan.
Hell.
Teach work. Only one. Love these in-car cameras. They tell us when we're wrong. Kevin Harmon. So many drivers, so few positions. It sounds like poetry. Back when Coke came in a bottle. Yes. Letting that loud pedal eat. And my favorite so far, put her out. Bill Frantz would never allow this.
I like the Coke one.
Yeah. Coca-Cola in a bottle. Yeah. You can some places. It's kind of hard though, you know. Hey, by the way, Teach Work, just to let you know, it was a good friend of mine, NASCAR race director David Hoots, who was famously known for saying, put it out. And, yeah. Yep. Put it out. Man, one of the coolest things I did was last summer, man, we had a rain delay, a storm rain delay at I think we were at Tri-County or Hickory or something like that. And with the modifieds, and me and David Hoop actually just got to just sit down, man, Jacob, and just talk.
Wow.
And dude, the stories he said and the knowledge and the things he done, I don't know what the hell NASCAR was thinking letting him go. being honest.
Yeah, it was sad. It was sad. Honestly, I thought he retired. To be honest with you, I thought he retired, but if they let him go, that's well, you know what? We're back to Grave, Wesley. But yeah, I mean, if they laid him off, get it, Dane, right here. I know we're one to go, but if they laid him off,
We got beef.
biggest crock of crap I ever seen right here. Side by side, one to go. Harris, Larson. Harris got the advantage. Larson's going to send it. May tag him.
Oh, you better not. I thought he was going to tag him. He did. Harris is going to win stage 2. Get all the points you can, my man. Harris from Kansas has done it again. He's trying to punch his ticket to his home state to race for the title. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Andrew Harris takes Class Mechanics stage number 2, everybody.
Could work out pretty good for him right here. Andrew Harris right there getting the maximum amount of points here tonight. And he's padding that, Wesley. We were talking about that. He got all these stage points, got them in a bucket right now and saving them up and using them. So if he ends up, something happens, he doesn't win the race, he gets 5th or 10th or something like that, he still got all these stage points to fall back on to try to help himself.
Real quickly, can you throw the graphic up, Mr. Maestro, producer extraordinaire, one-man band, Dean Hopton? Yes, sir. Look at this. Okay. I wish I had a little, here comes a little boom there. You got to circle things around to show Andrew Harris a boom. Like John Madden moment. Telestrator. He's 20 to the negative. Now just think about this, Jacob. Kaufman had problems in stage 2, right? Mm-hmm. Lyons had problems earlier. Harris is 20 behind. Now, those 2 stage wins, 10 points, 20 to the good. He's automatically put himself in contention to lock into at least the championship 8 if he doesn't win. And that's what you got to do.
Yeah, but you still got a whole list of guys back there like Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog. He could slide up here and get the win as well. Lucas Lyons trying to avenge from what happened last week. Still got a hell of a hill to climb for himself as well. No Joshua Suss here tonight. Don't see carriage abuse out there. He can still happen. And how about Chad Ross? He could be the sleeper out of all this right here with Chad Ross sitting up there in the 3rd spot. If something could happen and Chad Ross get the win here tonight at Richmond, that could literally take that damn playoff grid and throw it up on its lid and turn it sideways. If that made any sense. Buzzy's up in the mix as well.
Yeah, Buzzy's doing good. Buzzy Mongold, he wins. He goes to the championship final. Don't choke on your sandwich, team. Class Mechanics stage 2's in the books.
He could do it. Could do it, Dane. He could end up getting the win here tonight at Richmond on the Table 2.
All right, who's pitting that ain't pitted? Everybody, you think now, Dean? Jacob? Everybody's coming in? Oh, they already did. There you go. All right.
So did right there from J.D. Larson all the way down, pitted on 77. You had a couple of them, Taylor Peacock, Hogan, Cinnamon, Cody Knight, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., Matt Cherry, all those guys pitted on 71. There you see it right there. Steve Barnett's been out there the longest. He's been out there, he pitted on that 37, and we're already on 80, so he's out there on about the oldest tires up that I think anybody's probably ever seen. Justin White up here, Peyton Johnson up here. Good little mix of characters right up here, Wesley. Could kind of shake this race up and really flip it over.
Back underway, ladies and gentlemen. There is 120 laps to decide who is winning Richmond and who are the 7 joining Matt Cherry to fight for the championship.
Justin White trying to mix it up here as well, up 16 spots. How about Stephen Gregory? Up 28 spots, could play a little spoiler as well. There's Chad Ross in the 4th spot. Chris Blanchard right there in the 5th spot. All of them chasing the 5th day to Peyton Johnson. Gregory, the biggest mover. There's Cody Knight, Buzzy Mongold up here in this mix as well. There's your lap leaders, only 4 of them. Harris, Stires, Johnson, and Ross. Your leaders here at Otis. Damn it all, we have got a huge conga line going around right here with everybody trying to hold on to them.
Buzzy Mongold, what a solid run for Buzzy. Raul Mesa as well, up ahead, right? All-time starter of NASRA tonight, 520th career start. Raul Mesa, Buzzy Mongold looking for his first career win there, 3 wide. Wow,
3 wide is
bouncing off the wall. Cody Knott, my goodness.
Damn, but there's still 3 wide back there. Buzzy kind of got stuck in the middle. Cody Knott, no, there's a spinner back there.
No, he's spins. Hold on. Oh, damn it, it's Buzzy. Caution's out. Look at Buzzy's face. Look at Buzzy's face. The face says it all, everybody. That's all I got to tell you.
Yeah, he is, what do you call, PO'd is exactly what he is. He is not happy right now. Buzzy Mongold is. He ain't happy right now. I mean, he got stuck 3 wide. You see it right here. Spiceman Chris Cinnamon right here with him as well. Slides up. He just sends it in there. Talk about standing on it. He stood on it, knocked him around. Tyler Goodwin ends up getting into him, knocks him sideways. Nobody goes around, but they still threw the caution out. Damn.
There's a look at it again. Oh, my goodness.
Johnson up here leading this thing, though. Wesley could make it a little interesting. You've got Gregory, Ross, Beza, Justin White, the top 5. Cody Knott having a good little run up there in the 9th spot with Cinnamon up there in the mix. Matt Cherry trying to get back up there in that mix as well. And Andrew Harris, the one that swept both stages, stage 1, stage 2. He's all the way down there in the 15th spot, but still a lot of time for that, for that 87 to slide back up here and mix it up. Your birthday tomorrow, really, Dean? Happy birthday.
Ring around the rosy, a bucket full of posy.
We just got a visit from the leprechaun. Jacob, you know what's next week, right? For the championship?
That's interesting.
St. Patty's Day, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, it just popped in to say hello. Yeah.
Why not?
Ring around the rosy, a bucket full of posy.
Probably. And then you'll have the leprechaun and the scarecrow joke. We gotta say that one more.
The leprechaun and the scarecrow and the corn cob. Remember, you gotta get it all right, Jacob. You gotta get it all right.
Yeah, but you gotta tell the joke. You gotta tell the joke coming next week at least for the damn.
I can't tell it live on the air. It's gotta be behind the mic. You gotta.
I don't mind the mic. I mean, what if we said that's not gonna get us fired? I mean, damn, come on now. But it's bad, don't get me wrong. Oh, we're back at it!
Back it away with 112 to go at Richmond. And Johnson now having the chance to lead. Look at Raul Mesa hanging with Gregory.
Raul Mesa, obviously, Wesley, we talked about it, the most starts in NASRA history right here, and not yet has got a win. No wins for the 37 of Raul Mesa. Could tonight be the night here at Richmond where he started his engine a hell of a lot more times than Michael Waltrip did. He could certainly make it happen, but he's going to go 3 wide. Hogan stuck in the middle. Gregory on the bottom. Mesa up top. They're all chasing Peyton Johnson off 4.
Boy, they're really bonsai moves inside and outside off of one another, as that allows Johnson to pull away. Look at Johnson of the 15. Open the door to the inside. Is that a pretty woman on Stephen Gregory's truck?
Is it?
Inside the one? The 61-1. There you go. The 61-1. The 61. There you go. The 61. There you go. Yeah. I think you gotta zoom in on the number, Jake. Come on, no.
Yeah, zoom in. Come on, man.
Put women and children to bed.
It's there. I have seen it. It is there.
Ring around the rosy, a bucket full of posy.
Cinnamon topside. There's Ross right back here, battling for the 6th spot. Cinnamon tried to mix it up. There's Luke Schmidt coming to frog, one of those drivers who would love to get himself a win, lock himself in, obviously, to the championship 8 when we go to Kansas next week. Smith in a good position to make it happen. He's got Taylor Peacock to his outside as well. All of them still trying to chase Johnson. Hogan second, Gregory, Meza, and Blanchard the top 5 is 3 wide. Get Rosa home, baby.
What a move. Look at Ross of the Goodwrench machine. Look at this now on the top side. There goes, open the door to Peacock. And Smith is on the inside looking at Dinah Blanchard. Whoa, as they work the Toyota back straight away, high above. Over 100 laps to go. Stage 3, this is the stretch of the race where it seems like it could take forever, but you really got to pace yourself. And there could be green flag pit stop around as well, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it could end up happening big time right here for these old boys, but just as hard as they're racing, Wesley, I don't think you're going to have to worry about no green flag pit stops. I really don't think you're going to have to worry about it. It's getting good right here. I mean, seriously, I mean, just as close as they are, odds are somebody's going to make contact. Somebody's going to touch somebody the wrong way and touch them in the wrong way, the wrong spot, and then it's going to be a bad, bad deal. But it's up there to Smith. Oh, wow. Got to do what you got to do, Black. No. Wait, oh, no. Get up. Wow. Oh, line it up, baby. We have got beef, Blanchard, and Kermit the Frog.
We got beef.
Wow, that is
we just don't got beef. We got roadkill. Look in the what in the world,
boy.
Blanchard and Smith, and he turned him, man. I mean, I don't know if he did it intentionally, but I know this was getting pretty heated. I don't know if
he
this is
turn him.
Shut up, he did my job. What's this? All right, so Smith gets Blanchard loose. Yeah, right. Just a little tap there. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Yeah. All right. Now, is that more than enough for Blanchard to get? Okay, 3 times, 4 times. Okay, all right. 4 times getting tapped. Now you got tapped 4 times. But look at Blanchard. Blanchard's like, I'll show you. You do it 1 time, buddy. Bam.
Wow.
Wow. And look at Adam Newton.
Adam Newton.
Look at Justin White.
Nowhere
for these guys to go, man. Come on.
That's not a good look. Listen, that is not a good look right there. I mean, in all seriousness, that is not a good look. The Admans is not going to like that one. TJ Moore's not going to like that. Brady LaPuff, Cody Knott, nobody is going to like that move right there with just how that was right there. I mean, and not only that, but you're taking out a playoff driver. You're taking out a championship, possibly a championship contender racing, trying to get himself into the championship 8, and you just eliminated his shot of something that we have seen time and time and time again. Short track racing, Wesley. That's all this was right here, was just short track racing. It is what it is. And Blanchard I think he just lost it. I mean, he literally, you want my honest opinion, I'll go ahead and call it the way I see it. He had his ass on his shoulders. That's exactly what he had when he went in there and he got a hold of him. That's exactly what it looked like for me. I mean, am I wrong here? Let us know in the live chat. Wesley, am I wrong here?
You got beef, not me.
I'm saying it.
You got beef, but I got pork chops. Yeah, and Justin White and Adam Newton-D. Both of them.
Yeah. Innocent bystanders right here. I mean, look at this right here.
Justin White. Bring in Justin. Let's get his
I get him. I get him. Hang on.
Adam Newton will tell you like it is too. Get it, damn Adam Newton. He'll tell you exactly what to do.
I won't get him.
Yeah.
Hang on. I get him in here. I can't. We're getting ready for a restart. I can't do
caution. Keep it out. I mean, of course, I'm not David Hoot. Next caution. We're going to grab him. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are under 100 laps to go this time by as well. Halfway in the Pultz Boppers 200. Johnson leading the field. Green flag back out at
Here we go. Peyton Johnson up here at the front. Colton Hogan up here into this mix as well, trying to mix it up. There's Meza up on the top side. Saw a hole, not able to make it happen. Peacock, Gregory back there, door-to-door, side-by-side. Meza still up here on the top side. He blinked there for a second. Might have scared Stephen Gregory a little bit. Now Gregory slides up, almost gets into him. Peacock right behind him as well. Cinnamon and Cherry the follow as well into one.
Loving it. Back straight away, look at Meza. Meza on the outside. Here comes Gregory to the bottom in the 61. The sexy one of the Bodine Moonshine Toyota. And here comes Peacock. Is that a skeleton dancing with moonshine or something? No, that's a hillbilly. That is a member of the Hatfields and McCoys on the truck of Peacock there.
I had to take a guess. I'd say, yeah, you're absolutely right. Old. Well, it might have been a skeleton. I mean, you think about it, the Hatfields and McCoys. I mean, it was way back in the day. That was an old deal right there. Damn, Meza took a shot, went up top. Gregory damn near put him up into the wall. And now here comes Peacock, going to fight hard on the inside, take advantage of what happened to Raul Meza. Certainly getting a little bit antsy here tonight here at Richmond. I guess the tempers are starting to overflow right here with just under 100 laps to go, Wesley. It's getting good, and I got to tell you this much. I think that right there, that beef that we saw with Blanchard and Kermit the Frog, I don't think that's the only beef we're going to see here tonight. I think we got some more in store.
We're cracking eggs, and we got beef, and steak and eggs go great together.
Damn sure does.
Yeah. Where I'm all out of gum. I'm all out of gum. Great movie. Al Pacino and Christopher Walken. Whoa, hang on, baby. Richards, Ross, Goodwin up high. Somehow they negotiate through it perfectly. 93 to go here at Richmond.
They're looking three wide back there for just a second, but they're going to end up keeping it straight. There's Meza, there's Peacock. Matt Cherry up here could mix it up right here just a little bit as well. And Peacock just cannot get away from Raul Meza. He's like a damn cold sore. Honestly, Wesley, he's like a damn cold sore. He just will not go away from it. Elliott says, I'm going to drive it in there and shove him up the hill. May open the door. Cherry down to the inside thought about it. Yeah, Meza, you can tell he might be a little bit ill about that and may take a shot, may pull a Chris Blanchard right here. Damn well mine going into 3. Don't touch anybody. Do not mess with anybody here tonight. That is the name of the game. You mess with somebody, odds are you mess with a bull, you're going to get the damn horns and you're going to get them stuck somewhere you don't want them.
That's what you get after that. That's your call on stage. Yeah, Jacob, you know. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, and then what do you get after that? Ding, 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 we got beef. Come on, Jacob, wake up.
I'll tell you what you get. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, and then what do you get? You get a horn stuck up your... That's
even better.
Right there out of that. Yeah, of course you got beef, but then you got the horn stuck, man. You don't want that. You don't want that.
By the way, Dean, I'm all out of gum reference. I'm here to chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. That is a reference from a movie with John Carpenter with Rowdy Piper in it. Rowdy Piper. But It has also been widely popular used in the movie Stand Up Guy with Al Pacino and Christopher Walken. And they use that quote as well. I have come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass. I'm all out of gum.
Yeah.
All right. 80 to go. And Johnson is in the lead. 8 drivers at the end of the night will fight for the championship. And right now, join Matt Cherry, who, by the way, is in 6th position. And you know what? All he's got to do is just, hey, you know what? He could even not even ran tonight. Matt Cherry could have stayed at home. He could have stayed at home. He could have hit the dog. Could have took a wife out for a date if he's married or got a girlfriend or whatever. I mean, he didn't have to show up, but he did show up. But what I'm saying is, if he gets crashed out, wrecked out, crashed out, whatever, he literally, it doesn't matter, as The Rock used to say, it doesn't matter, because he is fighting for the world DSR NASRA Truck Championship. There you go.
Yeah, but it doesn't really make a damn what he does. It doesn't really make a damn what he does. I mean, if he showed up, if he didn't, the only thing that obviously he would have had to do was pay his entry fee. That's all he had to do. Make sure you pay that entry fee. Make sure you get yourself in here. As far as that goes, to be able to make sure that you're going to run for the full-time deal, that's the only thing that you got to do. Just make sure you pay your fee, which obviously he would, but he wanted to come out here. He wanted to see what he could do here tonight at Richmond, because Wesley, if you come out here, you win, say you win 3 in a row, you have all the momentum on your side going into Kansas. You don't want to take a week off with the momentum that Matt Cherry has had when you're going for a championship race. You want to be here. You want to try to assert your authority. You want to show how strong that you are being. You want to be here. You want to do what Matt Cherry is doing. And running good, too. If he wins, cool. If he doesn't, screw it. Go ahead and make it happen and get a top 5. But Lucas Lyons around the outside. Remember Talladega last week? Watch out for Lucas Lyons gets the win. Oh, hell, could be interesting.
Tension, maybe payback on the field. Lyons, the new Pied Piper, as we close in on 80 to go. Lyons, Johnson, Hogan, Gregory, Peacock, your top 5.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Connor, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back here at Richmond, Matt Cherry, we know he's going to the championship race in Kansas next week. The question remaining at the conclusion of 80 laps of the Pultz Poppers 200 is who will be joining it by wins, some, or all by point. Not Wesley Alpin. Jacob Reeves, the redneck announcer, alongside Finkelstein Hopkins on production. The Pultz Poppers 200 is in the final 80 laps, and yes, we are in stage 3, and it is Lyons trying to get redemption, if you will, on the NASRA field after an encumbered win at Talladega, taking away his lock for the championship. But right now, he wants to make it official, and he's doing that in the 41 now on the back straightaway.
And Wesley, out of the stages that popped up, obviously, as you see Harris and Cherry going to mix it up right here. But think about this right here for Lucas Lyons. Lucas Lyons finished 4th and 5th in the stages as well. So he's going to come out of this with some stage points. But he wants to end up trying to get the win here tonight and not even have to worry about the stage points and all that. And doing it very much, rolling. Literally rolling right now. The freshest tires up here, at least inside the top 5. Chad Ross has got, he put it on 98 as well. Lyons, obviously, he put it on lap 98. So you see the difference with the tires, and the tires has finally come into play. Johnson, last time he pitted was 60 laps ago. Lyons pitted 26 laps ago, so the tires are starting to come to play right here. And Lyons has already checked out in about a second and a half over Johnson.
There's that new ticker. I know that Brady LaBeouf will be happy with that because I know that's something he always liked as a ticker at the top. And that looks really cool right there.
Yeah. Screw it. Do it.
Dean is always innovating his two hands, one-man show.
Yellow.
Oh, cherry around, my God! And was that Harris on the bottom? I think it's Cherry and Harris on there. Caution out! The man that doesn't matter what happens to him. And it was Barnett, not Harris. It's Hillbilly Barnett. My apologies. Truck's kind of the same color except for the black hood. It was the Hillbilly Steve Barnett. Watch this again. Matt Cherry again. Obviously he don't want to have a bad race, but it doesn't matter, Jacob. I mean, he can, he can have a mulligan tonight, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, he could, but damn, I mean, Hillbilly Steve Barnett just sends it in there, gets him in the left rear, ends up sliding him up the hill. Then Barnett goes around, Cherry goes around. You see Adam Newbert trying to get through there. Damn, Cole Larson, Justin White, and others sliding through here trying to get by it as well. Like Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr. sliding through there as well, trying to miss it as well. A whole lot of chaos right there with Barnett. He's there. Barnett is there. And Cherry looked like he might have gave him the room, but yeah, I mean, Barnett just overdrove it back in, stepped out. And then you see Newbert ends up getting in the back of him, but Barnett just overstepped it, locked the brakes up, back end started coming around. He just lost grip, ended up getting Cherry sitting him around, and then Barnett goes around as well.
Hey, get a picture. Any picture. Any of you guys. All you people standing around. Grab a hot dog. There's Kaufman. Hey, we haven't took a break in a while. Let's take a break and thank a sponsor. We're back in a moment. Stay with us. Yeah, oh, no. No, we're not. Get Justin White. I want to hear what Justin had to say about what happened.
Let's get Adam. I'll get Adam Newton.
Get Adam Newton. He's very opinionated, and he'll speak his mind as well.
What about this?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, remember what happened, Jacob. Remember how it went down, remember?
But he's on pit road.
Son of a biscuit.
We'll give him a minute.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, what's up, Adam? Adam, I missed you at Caraway yesterday. By the way, we got the race in. I don't know if you knew that or not. We kicked Weather's ass.
Yeah, and it poured down on us here, but yeah, I wish I could have been, but.
Big modified race, Tour Type Mods, Caraway this Saturday. Be there. I'll be in the TV booth. Come say hi. Me and Bob Dillner.
Good deal.
Yeah, what's your take? Are you mad we got beef? Are you pissed? What happened, Adam? What do you think of what happened there?
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy about that at all. And then the ARCA break from JD, but yeah, that's not right with the championship guys. I mean, it's tight quarter racing. You got to get some give and take, man. Oh, yeah, I still got almost a minute and 43 seconds worth of damage still right now.
What do you?
I know we're coming back to green, but one more quick question, Adam. Was it crickets after it happened, or did he actually say, man, I'm sorry I lost my cool. I didn't mean to get into you, or
crickets.
Damn.
It was as ice cold as I've ever seen it.
Thank you, buddy. Good luck the rest of the way. There's our bud. 70 to go, by the way. Hogan in trouble off the pace. Not up to speed. Daytona winner in the 5 in trouble. And somehow got back on the gas, and we stay green. Oh!
Yeah, Hogan, no.
It's a man on a mission. He just bounced off the Toyota backstretch safer barrier, and he's going after Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson actually on the fresher tires now at this point. Remember, Lyons, he was on the freshies. Now he's going to get ganged up on right here. Johnson on freshies. Hogan on freshies. Taylor Peacock behind him. He's on freshies as well. Remember, Wesley, they only had 3 sets laying in the pits. Hopefully, Lyons didn't end up burning through all those sets of tires right here. But Lyons, you can see he is struggling. He is struggling big time right here. Peacock up his tailgate, down to the inside, gonna make the pass. Lyons got to fall back in line. If he hadn't already burnt through all his sets of tires, he still may have a damn shot. If he hasn't, he's screwed. I mean, if he's burnt through all his tires, he's screwed at this point. But if he's got a set laying, and we run about 20, 30 more laps and caution comes out, he may be in the catbird seat, depending on how many more sets of tires everybody else has.
A little tap. Got to his back door again. Did not hit him dead center. Gregory now for the inside. Lyons up high. Well, that goes on. There's Cinnamon. Fourth season champion, I meant to say. The Spice Man, our Canadian friend of the North. Battling now, but Lyons on the inside. Mezza's up there. New climbers in the top 5 with 65 to go here at Richmond.
Yeah, struggling big time right here is Lucas Lyons. I mean, you already see him dropping back. Cinnamon goes by. Here comes Mezza. He goes by. All these drivers on fresh tires. Bad part is, everybody behind him is on the freshest tires. Literally, everybody in front of him and behind him. You got to go all the way back to Jeffrey Johnson Jr. Now they make it Joey Styles and Matt Cherry. They got around Andrew Harris to put themselves in that situation. Cherry all the way back into the 14th spot. Literally, look at Lucas Lyons' graph, so to speak. It literally dropped through the floor when he went around right there at the end of stage number 1. Climbed all the way back up right there, got it all the way back up at the end of stage number 2, then shot down, and then was able to work his way all the way back up. Now it's starting to work its way back down. Still got time, Wesley. Caution comes out, everything plays out right. He may be able to climb himself right back up the hill.
There goes Cinnamon going after Gregory now. This is for 4th. And Mezza watching and waiting patiently. By the way, Raw Mezza, you know he's got to be hungry. 520th career start, most of anybody of NASRA. Adam Newton has career start 516 tonight. Robert Richards 470, along with Cody Knott. But never a win for Raw Mezza. 38 top 5s, 154 top 10s. Counting this moment, can he finally get in the slipstream and find victory lane for Team 37? He's back in 5th now, as we got Peacock going after Hogan for 2nd out of 4.
There you see it right there. Peacock able to slide by Hogan, make the pass for the 2nd spot. All of them about 3/4 of a second back from Peyton Johnson. Johnson currently still the race leader. And Lucas Lyons is still free falling. Hell, he's all the way back into the 15th spot. Adam Newton, the next driver to catch him, he's on fresh shoes. Buzzy Mongo's on fresh shoes. Dade Hagen's on fresh shoes. Everybody on fresh shoes besides Andrew Harris and Lucas Lyons at this point, honestly. Adam Newbert, one of them that is well on the older tires, but everybody on the fresher shoes than what those 3 to 4 drivers is right now. I'm telling you, he's just going to keep going backwards and keep going backwards. But, like I said, Wesley, would knock off about another 20, 30 laps, depending on how these guys are looking on a set of tires. He may end up looking, or coming out of this smelling like a damn rose. If we run about another save, but they can't run too long. You know, they can't run too long. If they run 30 laps and they get into a 20-lap stint, he goes in and pits, he's screwed. He needs this to get to about a 30 to go. The caution come out, go down, get the 4 freshies, send it back out there, and drive the hell out of it to get himself back up to the front. If he doesn't, then basically He just literally shot himself in the foot at trying to make it to the championship 8 next week.
And a little Gangnam style there is Hey Sexy Lady 61 on the door. Cinnamon the Spice Man trying to get into him, and there is contact. Hey, you sexy lady. Yeah, look at this Cinnamon and Gregory going at it. I haven't said Gangnam style in a long time, man. Look at Meza. Oh, sir. He says, don't worry. I'll clean it up.
What is that, like 2015 or something?
All right, shut up, D. Shut up, Jacob. I'm feeling how old I am. I know. I'm sorry.
Hell, I don't know. I was just asking. I really don't know. How's your dive on up here?
Style. Yeah, one-hit wonder, by the way.
This is America. We don't know about that. we don't give a damn what they done in Korea. We care about what they did in America, Dean. That's all that matters.
Oh, that's okay. It made up the end of a movie. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 laps to go. What? Whoa. Ooh. Oh, boy. The shark Diebold in trouble. He's off the pace. Something's happened to Jaws. He lost a tooth. And Cinnamon going after Meza.
Yeah, but watch out. Carrot Butte right there behind him could be going after both of them before it's all said and done. Trying to mix it up right here. Carrot Butte, one of those guys that we kind of lost sight of in the playoffs as well. He is in that championship or the Fast 16, trying to make it into the championship 8. Believe it or not, yes, Carrot Butte is still in this damn thing. If something happens, he's up 18 spots, had a very good night. Carrot Butte is good here at Richmond. He is very good here at Richmond. Could tonight be the night where he ends up making something happen. Here's the problem, though, Wesley. He has got to win. Carrot Butte has got to win this damn race to be able to make it happen because he was so far back on points. He has got to win this race to make it in. But he's got to make something happen. He's got to do something right here. He's got to have some chaos pop off for something right here if he wants to have any shot.
Knock 'em style. Yeah, and look at Meza on the inside. Our producers in our ear, everybody. I'm sorry.
Work. I'll be listening to that going to work tomorrow. Why the hell did I say I'm going to school tomorrow? Oh yeah, that's because that's because when this song come out, I was in damn high school probably. That's why probably.
And see, now you're making me feel bad, Jacob. We've been friends for how long? Now you're gonna really unveil how old I am?
I'm all screwed up now.
All right, man. It's all good. You're Jacob, listen. He's got a birthday tomorrow, buddy. He's got a birthday. Need our producer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Beagle Steve Hopkins. You damn awesome one-man producer, best man of iRacing ever. Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. I will never say, well, I mean, you know, come on. Happy birthday, Dean. There you go. Next time we just need a little jingle for Jacob and I, man. We got a hit song. Get your heart out, Stevie Wonder. What do you think? Happy birthday to you.
Check out Meza and Richard still slugging it out right here. The song for the 6th spot. Ooh, Meza almost slides up, gets up into the wall, and we're starting to get into this long, low,
nothing against Stevie
very
Wonder.
content. This green flag run that we're having right here.
Yeah.
Wesley, back to what I was talking about for drivers that need a caution. They need this caution to happen within at least. Not Not right now. I mean, if it come out right now, they'd probably end up working out for them, to be honest with you. You know, if they get the caution right now, hell yeah, they'll take it. But I'd say between 40 and 30 to go, you want that caution to come out. You probably want it right now, to be honest with you. But if it does not come out, if it comes out with 20 to go, you're screwed. If it doesn't come out, you're screwed. You need a caution. You need one.
Oh!
If these old boys with this blinking going on with Tyler Tepper couldn't make it happen. Robbie Richards, Kerry Tribute right here in this mix at blinking couldn't make it interested. Could end up bringing a caution out with bad contact, but the laps just keep ticking and they're going by in a damn hurry, Wesley. The guys that need this caution, they need to happen. They need to happen right this moment if they want to have a shot.
Each word, there's the difference between me and Charlie Sheen. I'm not much drunk or stoned. That was all natural singing Happy Birthday. No, seriously. Hey, listen, guys. In all seriousness, we've had this guy in our ear. Okay, I call him the god of broadcast, Mr. Dean Hopkins, for the last 3 years. Contact Ross Richards. Hi, outside. We've laughed. We've had fun moments. We've had sentimental moments. We've had conversations that, stay between us and great times and obviously friendships and along the way. Caution out. Is it Kaufman again? Tonight is the night where Kaufman gets caught. No, it's Larson. It's Larson.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought the 25 did something again. I really am not. He was a jingle creator on that show 2.5 Men. Yeah. Manly men. Oh boy, look at this. Is that White? Justin White into Larson.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of Justin White, Jacob, we got to bring Justin in here. He's already ticked off earlier. Let's see what he's ticked off about now.
Let's see. He's got to be around here somewhere.
Justin.
Where's he at?
Justin is not available. He's in hiding.
I don't see him.
He's not talking to us, man.
Oh, I see him. I see him. I'll bring him in there in a minute.
Come on,
I'll bring him in there in a minute.
Come say hello, Justin.
I think Justin's coming down pit road, so yeah, a whole lot of them coming down right here. Justin's down pit road, a lot of them.
Break time. And tell him to shut up. We're back to green in a moment. And we thank our sponsors as well.
Your Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Where's our audience at tonight, man? My feelings are hurt, Jacob.
Here, let me bring you up here because I want to hear this. I want to hear this. You want to talk about some beef? You probably fixed it here. You want to bring Justin up here? Let's bring him up here.
Justin, it's the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. What you got?
Hey, man, what's your take of what happened? We heard what Adam Newton's thoughts was what went on between Blanchard and the other guy and Smith, and you getting caught up in it. What's your take of the synopsis of things, my friend?
YOLO, full punt. Just a full punt. No disregard. Just full punt.
And then you just innocently get caught up in it, right? I mean, was you like, what the hell? Why'd you do that to me?
I seen it happen. I seen the flash, and I went, well, there goes the race.
So are you out now?
No, I'm still in. I got it fixed. I had about a minute and a half of damage. Got it fixed, and then as part of that little wrap right there, just the 20 got loose in front of me. I don't know if he just lost all of his talent again, as he typically does, and just, blames on everybody else or what. But, it is what it is. I mean, he did the same thing at Talladega, lost all of his talent, driving through the grass, and decided to YOLO me into the wall. So, typical 20, just youngin. He's going to learn.
Thank Jacob's got feet. Go back to green. That is a double we got beef. That is a tomahawk steak we got beef at Richmond. Knocking her way. Man, the gloves are off. It is on. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get ready to rumble. We're 4 wide. Look at this.
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about that 4 wide back here. Good Lord.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, no. Ross in the wall.
Damn,
No caution.
it was hard now. So potato
No
wall
caution,
caution
guys.
is out.
And there it is. Wow. Can you believe it? Like, I mean, there's a lot of drivers with a lot of anger and virtual animosity on the track right now, man. You could, what is the word? You could cut the pressure with a knife, the intense
Tension
energy.
with the knife.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Come on. I'm serious. Wow. Whew. Look at that.
Johnson gets
bouncing
Ross.
off a peacock. Yep, there you go. Yep. Boy. Did Newbert go around the 4? I think Newbert, no, they threw the caution because of the 38. Let's see if something happened to Newbert.
What happened?
Is that Kaufman around? Is that Kaufman around him?
Robbie
Whoa.
Richards.
Oh, I told you.
He was in the
Kaufman
box.
was it. How the hell did he get away with that? How did he not get crashed? Jacob, it's like what goes around comes back around, right? I mean, like,
You're
look at this guy. Like, look. I guess those storms are heading your way, Jacob, because he's from Toccoa, Georgia. Adam Newbert is season 1 champion of the series of this deal, and you live in just outside of Cornersville, right? Rome,
Yep,
Rome,
Rome.
Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish they'd bring Rome Speedway back. That'll never happen again, though. It was such a damn awesome track.
It was very unfortunate that it's not, that it's shut down and everything else. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Yeah, very sad.
Hey, let's bring in Stephen Gregory. Let's talk to Stephen. Let's bring in Stephen.
Let me find him. Give me a damn minute. I'm looking for him. I'm trying
Stephen
to find
Gregory.
him. Stephen
Jacob,
Gregory.
Dean, zoom in on the 61, man. There's a hottie on the number. I think it's Stephen's wife. I think it's to the side of the truck. Can we get it?
I can't find him.
Stephen Gregory, where are you? We're talking about you. We ain't spoke to you in forever. Get in the box.
I don't see him.
He's avoiding us.
Oh, nope, I see him.
No, he's not. He's up front. Literally.
There he is.
Stephen, tell me about the woman on the side of your number 1, man. Why'd you do that? Trying to take
That's
our
Livy
attention off
Dunn.
the podcast?
It's Livy Dunn.
It's who?
Livy Dunn.
You really don't know who that
Livy
is.
Dunn.
LSU. God, I can't think. Yeah, chick from LSU, or used to be from LSU.
Oh, she a basketball player.
No,
Oh,
gymnastics.
Oh, Tim Nalcade.
she's dating Paul Skeens.
Yes.
There you go. Well, at least it ain't
Yes.
Amber Glenn. At least it ain't the one from Texas from the Olympics. So, Amber Glenn, proud of you.
I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture later. Trust me.
I don't want to see her. Oh, God. I don't like her. Texas
I
girl.
think you do. We'll let
Go-
it slide.
Let's go. Thank you, Stephen. Go, buddy. So somebody from LSU is a gymnastics person. There you go. Is that his girlfriend? He wishes, right?
I guess so.
Come on! Ryan's turn!
Damn, Big Greg Harris involved.
That chariot dog! Newbert slams in. Tyler Dittner. The big one. Championship. My God, implications on the line are tarnished for some of these guys on the Toyota back straightaway. Unbelievable. 2 stage winner. Harris also spinning. Here's a replay. The big one. It happens at Daytona, Talladega, and by God, it happened at Richmond. Look at this.
Jerry Lyons, they making contact right here. Look like Jerry might have got loose. Slid down, gets Lyons right here. Wow, yeah, just gets loose, comes down, gets Lyons right there on the right rear. Cherry gets involved as well. Dittmer smack dab in the middle of it. Harris trying to get around. There you see it. Cinnamon gets Harris. Justin White trying to slide through. No. Nails right into it. I think Adam Newbert getting involved in it as well. And Wesley, you called it right there. Andrew Harris, one of those drivers outside looking in, trying to have a good night here tonight. He gets involved. Lucas Lyons, the bounce back he's trying to make from what happened at Talladega last week. Justin White just nowhere to go. Just runs right into it. Devin you called it. Championship playoff implications is happening here tonight. It is happening and happening very loud.
Look at this. Tyler Dittmer. Oh, my. Look at this. Is that Justin White? Yes, it is. Woo. Justin White plowed the back end of him, literally. I'm sorry. I need to use my words better.
Damn.
I mean, he hit him. He hit him in the back. Look, nowhere to go. Oh, Dittmer. Telling you, dude.
I'm going to shut up. He said he hit damage. I'm going to shut up. I'm sorry. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to say it. If you get plowed from the back end, you're going to have damage.
Hey, and as Brendan Broadfoot said, Diddy oil needed.
God.
Oh my God.
Well, Dean, I mean, you're asking right there about the tire wear and everything else, how this is going to work out for them. Honestly, I think it's going to screw them. To be honest with you, the old tires and everything, I do, it's like I said earlier, though, track position, obviously it is king, to say the least, but with the amount of laps, I mean, if we keep getting caution after caution after caution after caution, hell, Stephen Gregory is going to be smelling like a damn rose when it's all said and done. But if we get a good green flag run in right here, they're in trouble. Gregory's in trouble, and Carriage Abue's in trouble as well.
Back to green. 22 to go. In the words of T-Twirl, it's hard to back up a truck that big without spilling some of a load.
Dear God.
Yellow.
There's a round. I got to stop looking at Chad. Damn you, twerk. And yep, Coughlin, you're guilty. Goodwin, Justin White. Caution out. Luke Smith in the grass. Tyler Dittmer. Hey, you know what they said, Jacob? They said, hey, we'll have a big wreck on the Toyota backstretch. Let me one up you. Let's do it on the front.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what we got right here. Pultz Pumpers instant replay here in stage 3. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. You see Mesa right here, smack dab in the middle of it. Tribune looks like he just sends it in just a tick too much. Gets Mesa in the left rear, sends him around. Hell, we have one up there on the wall. But Mesa ends up going around. Kaufman right there, innocent bystander. He gets involved. There goes Goodwin. Luke Smith coming to frog at 27, trying to salvage what he can here tonight, getting caught up in another one. Wesley, that first stage we had was a very good, clean, green stage. Stage 2 got a little bit iffy, but stage 3 is literally turned over on its lid. It has straight up been wreck after wreck after wreck after wreck, it seems like, here over the past, I don't know, 40 or so laps.
First 2 stages were okay. Third stage seems like these guys have walked into the twilight zone. Watch this again. Justin White, man, he can't. I'm not going to talk to Justin anymore. Justin said there was a lot of anger. There's a lot of tension from the interviews we've talked to. Oh, no, there's not a caution record incoming, Shane. Well, the caution record, what the hell was the caution record, Jake? Wasn't it like 35 cautions at Bristol or something?
That or Martinsville. This one
No,
of
it
them.
wasn't Martinsville. It was Bristol. It was Bristol. I
Might have
remember
been
doing the
Bristol.
race. Yeah, it was Bristol, and yeah, Kaufman was a part of it. It was.
Yeah. If Kaufman was a part of it, I knew you was going to say that. It was Bristol, though. I believe it was Bristol. I can't remember the number, Wesley. It was at Bristol, but I will say this. It was
35 or 36 cautions.
It was a lot of them. I mean, literally, it was a load. It really was. It was a bunch of them. Really was.
Did you say load or show?
Load.
Oh, was it okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean.
It's entertainment, baby. There it is.
There it is. Well, there it is. Yeah, zoom in. Let me see it. Look. Who are you?
I'll send you a damn picture here in a minute, Wesley. Good Lord.
And she's from LSU? Is she a basketball player?
No, she's a damn gymnastics girl.
I don't know if she... Damn, Dean, you're a pervert, man. He figured out how to freaking zoom in on the damn number.
It's the best damn producer in the business right here, Wesley. He knows how to do this stuff. It ain't that damn hard. Well, for him, anyway.
Topless pit board, okay, honey. 17 to go. At Richmond. Hey, by the way, caution out again. Oh, no. Jaws. They lost both teeth. And Lyons again. The Lyons is trying too hard. Lucas Lyons, he's in desperate mode now, man. And that's like, what, the fourth caution? Third in the last stage alone that they're a part of. Here's your replay. Watch this again. Watch the 14. Was that Johnson into the 14? No, it's Lyons. Lyons hit the 14. He was on his own, man. He didn't do nothing wrong. Man, why don't you take out the shark? Listen. Up the replay.
He's just...
He lost it on his own. He lost it earlier in 3, and he loses it again now in turn 1, and nowhere for Diebold to go. Boy, they're getting some good shots. Hey, you! What are you doing? Look up! What are you? There you go. Oh shit! Oh, we missed the picture. Oh man, we missed the picture. Hey, listen. Yes, Brandon Broadfoot, to answer your question, this is the last race before the finale at Kansas. This is the finale. Like, this is it right here. This is 7 spots up for grabs. The only guy that's got a smile on his face right now at Richmond's Matt Cherry back out of the race. He's out in 27. He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I ain't staying for this no more. And I don't blame him, Jacob, because he knows he's going for a championship race. Oh, he's out. Yeah, he's out. Blanchard, that started a lot of this stuff earlier, he's out. Got nothing but love for our buddy with Blanchard's Towing, or that towing company, or whatever company he has. But, yeah. Originally from Maine, now Pelham, New Hampshire. But there were some things that happened on track, Jacob, that really ruffled some tail feathers from what he did.
Well, not only that, Wesley, and I'll just go ahead and say my piece on it as on that one as well. I mean, hell, why not? I mean, I'm a driver at heart. I've raced in, Anyway, but I'll speak my piece on it as well. I've raced with these guys, and I've raced with obviously Chris and Blanchard and Adam and Justin and all these guys and everything else. That right there was not a good look. I mean, if Adam Newton would have done that, that was not a good look. If Justin White would have done that, that was not a good look. They wouldn't do that, and I never would have thought that Chris Blanchard would do something like that. It doesn't make a damn how pissed you get. You don't do that with the championship driver trying to go for a championship. You don't do that. I got a feeling he's going to get a heavy penalty possibly a fine, a heavy penalty.
Suspension.
He may be out a couple races, not only Kansas, but he might be out for a couple races to start next season. At least that's my call. Oh, Johnson going around.
Wow.
Caution out, Peyton Johnson going around.
Unbelievable. Yellow flag number 15, by the way, for truck 15. You can't make this up. Caution flags presented by Serve Pro, by the way. Yellow flag. There's a replay. Look at this. Well, Cinnamon and Richard. Somebody tagged the 15, or he might have lost it. He went up against the safer barrier on his own. Yep, he's all right.
Wesley, I just think a lot of these old boys right here, I think they're just, they're just trying to get a little bit too much. I mean, we're under the 20 to go mark.
It's desperation, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures. And I think that's what they're doing. They're panicking. My God, they're putting James Kaufman back in the top 5 again. The yellow 25, who was involved in cautions galore at Talladega, and even some tonight, is back to the top 5 because of these mistakes these other guys are making. Look at Adam Newbert. Oh, great job, Cofield, to miss it. Good job. Yeah.
I got to tell you, Wesley.
That is the restart zone, literally. There's not a sponsor anymore. It just says restart zone. Read the wall. Today's two words are restart zone.
If Kaufman sends you a bad message, you have got to end up sending me what he says. You've got to do it.
I just Kaufman?
Yeah.
James Kaufman, I ain't got a problem with you. You started some stuff and you got away with it. You know, your luck's run out, I think. I don't know. You know, I ain't got a problem with James Kaufman. I just there was stuff that happened last week at Talladega where he was right there around it. I mean, and now look, he's in it to win it.
Yeah, watch him win the race.
Shock me, win the race. Then he can tell me to go screw myself. I don't care. You know,
if he wins the race, he tells you that. That'll be a mic drop moment right there. Seriously.
I've got no problem with James Kaufman. Don't make it more than what it is. We're back at our white green flag, and we wrap up the 15th caution next time by. There is 8 to go, 7 to go at the line. Oh, by the way, overtime if need be. And somehow amongst all this, we skipped our premier setups, 20 to go. We might need to show that on the restart. We're showing right about now. Thanks again to Premier Racing Setups. Don't want to make them mad. They said we don't give enough love as it is. My God almighty, we did. But anyhow, coming to line, pace trucks in. Hogan, Gregory, couple of Toyotas ready to battle it out here in Richmond for the finale. And somebody is going to Kansas to race for the championship.
And who is that going to be, Wesley? That will be the big trick out of it. Oh, damn, a couple of them getting into the wall back there. Need a setup. Go check them out. PremierRacingSetup.com. Code NASRA, 15% off your order. Go check them out. It's getting interested right here. 6 to go. Peacock down to the inside. Adam Newton up here into this mix, up into the top 5 as well. Colton Hogan, Stephen Gregory. Gregory old tires may make something happen. There's Robbie Richards trying to hold on to the Peacock behind him, and a whole list of them. Everybody following behind them.
Somebody just got pushed out of line as they drop to the inside. Look at them fighting for that spot. Oh, my God, they were 4 and 5 wide just a moment ago. Look at that lot of traffic in the back.
Oh, we got a better
crash. There it is. I knew it. My God, it happened. There it is, Van Roddel. Justin White and Adam Newbert. Oh, man, what turned into about 7 trucks getting together became 3 stooges. Caution out, Toyota back straight away. And this will definitely intend to set up overtime. And let me tell you something, brother. Jacob, let me tell you something, brother. Guess who's in
What's that?
front? Colton Hogan, the Daytona winner, is up in front of the penultimate finale regular season race. Look at this.
Yeah, Lawson hits the fence, gets Newbert gets Van Ryder. Then obviously Justin White, innocent bystander, nowhere for him to go.
Unbelievable.
Unfortunate for him. But, I mean, yeah, Colton Hogan, the Daytona winner, up here when it matters, where he needs to be.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here he comes. I don't know. Did Justin White get tagged?
Yeah. There's a stack up right there. Right, Justin just
15
gets a
hit him.
little bit
Here it is.
sideways. Johnson's there.
I wonder if Justin panicked when he saw Van Rattle and Newber get together, and then Johnson got into White. That's what caused it right there. So, yeah. Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins, NASRA. Hogan's in the lead. And Colton Hogan better pull that seat belt the tightest he's ever done. No, Shane Scott. It's unlimited, brother. We can have 15 green, white checker. Where are you, Great Scott? Shane Scott, where are you?
Yeah, where are you at?
You. Yeah. By the way, listen, Hogan is eliminated. I'm getting all excited for nothing. Colton Hogan is. Wait a minute. Yes, he is. Hang on a damn minute. He's third. He's in the top 5. There he is. He's on the outside looking in sixth. If Colton Hogan wins this race, by God Almighty, the guy that's been a possum all year since winning Daytona, Jacob, is going to the championship 8.
Very much could, and could be one of those sleeper picks going into it next week to make something happen right here and win the championship. So Colton Hogan, but obviously, I mean, he doesn't have to win. I mean, he's got points. You see him right there where he's at and everything else. It would be cool as hell to see if he could win. And what about Jeffrey Johnson Jr.? Could be one of those drivers to make it into the championship 8. Remember, was with Brady LaBeouf for the longest, Mission 1 Esports, NASRA Racing Esports, makes the jump, goes over to Bandits Racing, over with Jonathan Cofield and Lucas Lyons. And bad as I got to say this, and this is going to sound really, really crappy, saying it like this. Jeffrey Johnson, depending on how, it goes with Jonathan Cofield and everything else, Jeffrey Johnson could be the only driver with Bandits Motorsports racing for the championship next week. Could happen.
Overtime.
And nobody saw that coming.
Overtime. They got to take the white flag. Back their way in Richmond. Hogan in front. Look at Gregory on the inside, and look at Taylor Peacock. He's up top. Hogan trying to hold them off. Inside, outside. Here they come. Working out turn 4. Aaron C. Pellet shot. White flag. 1 to go.
1 lap to go here at Richmond. Darren's detailed shot. Is Peacock going to be able to run down Hogan? What is going to happen? Adam Newton right there behind him. Peacock trying to see if he can close the door on it. Make one last ditch effort. I don't think he's going to be able to do it, Wesley.
The battle of the green machines. It will not happen. Let me tell you something, brother. Hogan wins Daytona. Hogan wins Richmond. And he's going to race for a championship in Kansas next week. And now Peacock and Hogan make contact. Coming into turn 2 to celebrate the moment. Better keep going. Don't get DQ'd on an encumbered loss. Hogan's done it. Hogan. He is going to the championship 8 for the win. This is for America. This is for Colton Hogan.
Not only that, this
and
is
for anybody that likes the color green. And for anybody that likes the color green. Colton Hogan, ladies and gentlemen, in his 86th career race of NASRA, picks up now his 3rd career win. 38th top 10 and 16th top 5. But most importantly, probably even damn bigger than Daytona, Jacob, he has won Richmond to punch himself in to an opportunity to join Matt Cherry and who are the other 6 by points to race for the championship title in Season 6 finale of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. Coming up, Jacob will take you guys the rest of the way for the Florida Cabinet Distributors Victory Lane Winner's Circle. Here it is. Colton Hogan winning the race. When it's said and done, 24 laps he led, but it's the most to win. Second place, Taylor Peacock, Stephen Gregory third. 210 laps instead of 200 laps, just shy of 145 miles. There were 2 lead changes among 7 different, two green flag lead changes among 7 drivers. 16 caution for 64 laps of 202 total. Stephen Gregory was the hard charger, up 27 spots. Peyton Johnson led the most laps at 73, but it wasn't enough. Colton Hogan was the fastest lap of the race. And Andrew Harris, who won both stage 1 and 2, was also the fast qualifier. Here's the results. Colton Hogan, Jacob has done it. He'll win. Taylor Peacock second. We'll grab Stephen Gregory. There's your top 3. They're coming up for post with Jacob in a bit. Adam Newton and Andrew Harris, your top 5. Steve Barnett, Buzzy Mongold, way to bounce back. He'll finish 7th. Chris Cinnamon, the Spice Man 8. J.D. Larson and Jeffrey Johnson 10th. Is it enough, Jacob, for Johnson in the number 8 hole to advance to the championship 8 next week?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that ends up turning out. James Kaufman ends up getting 11th. You're good, buddy. With Joey Stires end up getting 12th. With Peyton Johnson ended up getting 13th. Cole Larson gets 14th. With Kerry Tribune 15th. Cody Knott gets 16th. Tyler Goodwin 17th. Robbie Richards get 18th. With Justin White still able to bounce back, get a top 20. Damn it all. Take it and run with it. Justin White getting the 19th out of it. With Dade Hagan rounding out the top 20.
Rest of the finish in order of 31 starters include Roger Diebold, Aaron Van Rydel, followed by Adam Newbert, the inaugural series champion of Season 1. Jonathan Cofield, is it enough for him? 12 laps down, the defending series champion. Is it enough to make a chance to try to be a repeat champion? The man out of Alabama, 24th tonight. Raul Meza, his quest for his first career win for the all-time starter of NASRA at 520 will have to be on hold until next week. Lucas Lyons, 26th. Tyler Dittmer, 27th. Matt Cherry, Chad Ross, Luke Smith. What a bad night for Luke. And when it's all said and done, another driver finishing in the 31st position, and that was Chris Blanchard. And Brian Chu as well, your 32 drivers. Got a feeling there might be some ramifications or some feedback for what gone on with Blanchard. We call races. We have fun, Jacob. We do. We enjoy. We entertain. As Dean Hopton always says, we're entertainers. You're broadcasters. You're entertainers. When something looks blatant, it looks blatant. And I think the retaliation between Blanchard and Smith has got to be something. And by the way, we're just broadcasters. We have nothing to do as a dog in the fight. But it's something I think the NASRA sanctioning body's got to look at more intently, for sure, Jacob. I really do.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like I was talking about a second ago. I don't have a dog in the fight neither. I've raced against these guys. I've raced against a good number of these drivers that we see tonight here on the Monday Night DSR Electric Truck Series. But that right there is something that I haven't seen in a long, long time. It's like you said, we entertained and we got beef and all this, and all. It's all entertainment, Wesley, and a lot of what we do is entertainment, but that right there, I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can because I know this is not the podcast, but that right there, honestly, it was just one word with a playoff driver getting involved in it and end up not even having a chance to fight for the shot to try to make it in the championship 8. One word, that was disgusting. At least in my opinion, it was disgusting.
You
said
the word disgusting. I was going to say the abbreviation of BS, but I wasn't going to say,
same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
And I agree, Brady and Cody, they need to look at that because you can't sit there and look at me. out of any of that and sit there and say, oh, well, hell, his throttle hung up. His throttle didn't hang up. If his throttle would have hung up, it's like Adam Newton said, there wouldn't have been crickets. I mean, you saw the contact. Luke Smith kind of moved him out of the way at short track racing. You don't drive in there completely just junk his stuff. I mean, you just don't do that. I mean, they need to look at that. There needs to be some heavy penalties handed down on that. And Blanchard can, and I'll say this live on air, Blanchard can come at me and he can get, he can fry me all he wants to on this. I wouldn't do nothing like that. You don't do that right there in a cutoff race going to the championship. You do not do that. That right there, like you said, it's BS, it's disgusting, and he should be ashamed of his damn self for it.
We're going to take a break, and Jacob is going to grab these guys on the podium. Obviously, I got to prepare for another broadcast, but it's always a privilege, pleasure, and honor joining y'all. Thank you to Brady, Cody, TJ Moore, everybody behind the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, and yes, cheers to the entire season. Well, there is still one more race that is left, and that is Kansas. Jacob's going to iron all that. Maybe we can unveil who the 8 drivers are. Joining Matt Cherry. And let me tell you something, brother. Colton Hogan, he's been crickets literally all year long after winning Daytona. But when it matters the most, the number 6 seed becomes number 1 at Richmond in the Pultz Poppers 202. And he's racing for championship at Kansas. We get his thoughts next. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your week. We'll see you next Monday night for the championship.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Back at it here in Richmond. Florida Cabinet Distributors, Victory Lane. Yeah, hell yeah. Hit the like and subscribe button if you love what you see, if you loved what you saw here tonight at Richmond. Colton Hogan, baby. I don't think you had to win to make it to Kansas next week, but hell, you did anyway. You get that John Deere Creed up at the front shouting out to Joe Diffie. Hogan, buddy, you get the win. Congratulations on the win here tonight at Richmond. Tell us about it, because it seemed like it was okay at the start. Seemed like second stage was okay, and then third stage, I don't know what the hell happened.
Let's go, baby. First of all, nothing runs like a deer, and I got to fucking shout out all my teammates here. I mean, Taylor Peacock and everybody at up front just kept grinding. We were on the right strategy. Felt like we had a great truck all night, and I mean, just drove the wheels off of it, and here we are. I mean, we just kept hammering down up front. We were going as hard as we could. To be honest, if that goes green, I don't think I'm catching Peyton and Taylor. I mean, they saved a little better than me, but isn't how cards fell. And we hammered and hit all of our restarts perfect tonight under yellow. And I knew when we got back up there after that last pit cycle and we got this extra set of tires on, and I could really roll the top. And, we took a couple chances, shoved my nose in 3 wide on a restart. And I don't know how Taylor, me, and we all 3 kept it straight, but we did. And that feels absolutely phenomenal, rolling to Kansas and be rolling off that. So that here we go.
Yeah, obviously we apologize for a little bit of the enthusiastic language with Hogan right here. But I mean, Hogan, real quick, one more question I'll ask you. I mean, you mentioned it right there with the momentum that you got going, obviously to Kansas and everything else. Do you feel like, I mean, granted, you won the season opener, okay, you won the race before the championship race. Do you feel like, even though like Matt Cherry got 2 wins coming in to tonight, and then obviously he's got the momentum, do you feel like now you have dethroned him? Now you've got the momentum going to Kansas next week?
I'm gonna sit here tonight, watch the replay, and feel good about it. And when I wake up tomorrow, we're focused on Kansas. I mean, there's the eight guys that are going to be racing next week. I mean, are just playing fast. So it doesn't matter what about momentum. I mean, at the end of the day, a little bit of this is luck and keeping your nose clean and making the right calls. And I think any one of these guys are good enough to win it. And we're going to show up next week and try our absolute best and give them hell. I mean, we'll see what the John Deere 5 has for them. I want to give a shout out to, like I said, everybody at Up Front, everybody at Chrome, my brother Ryder, my boys at Stinker TV for coming out and watching every week. And put on a show tonight. That was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can do it next week.
Hey, Colton, it's Wesley. I'm waiting to connect to the server for my next race broadcast, but I got to ask you this question, bud. Winning Daytona or winning this one, what means more?
Winning this one. I mean, we've been chasing coming into tonight, I really wasn't confident here. I mean, we ran practice laps, and I felt like I was pushing too hard. I felt like I wasn't saving tires enough. And then everything just kind of fell in place. And Taylor Peacock came up with the strategy there on the tires, and without him, wouldn't be here. And I mean, the one to start the year took a weight off my shoulders, and we could just drive. And tonight we just drove, and I think that showed. So I'm pumped to get here next week. I appreciate everything you guys do for us, and sorry about the little enthusiasm there. Before we got in the booth, I was about ready to jump through my roof. So you know what? We'll give him hell.
Hey, I mean, you can't really apologize for the enthusiasm. I mean, hell, you're racing for a championship next week. Could be a champion right here we're talking to right now. Colton Hogan, baby. Good job. Congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any other sponsors, any shout-outs, or was that about it?
No, hey, I got a couple special guys watching me from up above that we lost in the last few years, and I grew up racing with them, and they were big supporters and watching me every week when I started this NASRA deal. And I mean, they're not on YouTube every week, but I feel those boys with me, and we've been driving for them. So love you boys, Spencer and Tyler Dolch, and you guys have a great week.
Colton Hogan, baby. Going for a championship next week. Colton, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We will see you at Kansas next week. Nothing runs like a deer. Let's see what you got.
Thanks, boys.
Colton Hogan getting the win here tonight. We'll go to P2 finisher. Taylor Peacock, 81. Coming home with the P2 here tonight. Taylor, buddy, wild little race we had going on right here. Tell us about it, baby. Congratulations on that P2.
Oh, man, what a great race. Fun race, great teamwork throughout the whole race, trying to figure out strategy and whatnot. And we hit the strategy right on the head. It's nice, to outrun some people. It's really nice to outsmart them too sometimes. And working with the Colton at the end there, we got quite a bit up front guys in the top 10. Hell of a race, fun, good side-by-side action going on. I did hear about a couple of wrecks that probably shouldn't have happened, but I haven't got to see those yet. But yeah, it's fun working with all my teammates, and it really bums me out that I had that one bad race in the first round not to make it, because I've been putting some good races together here in the playoffs. But I'll be looking forward to next year, and looking forward to next week trying to help a teammate get a championship.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor, you talked about that right there, with next week obviously being the championship race and try to help a teammate. Obviously, Colton Hogan, one of those drivers that you could possibly help and everything else. How do you help a teammate? I mean, not trying to get, your strategy and all that other stuff, but just kind of an idea of how do you help a teammate, especially, when you sim race and everything. I mean, how do you actually help a teammate out to try to win a race to win a championship?
Well, there's few different things you can do, but like right there at the end of this race, whichever lane I was in, whether it be the bottom or the top, Colton would start up there with me. That way we get a big jump. He could get out to the lead, and I'd fight everybody like hell, trying to keep them back. And it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. Sometimes it's, you can't. I don't know. Sometimes if you go too hard trying to help somebody, it doesn't help either. But we'll do what we can. It was a good race tonight. Looking forward to next week, and then getting a few weeks off and hitting it fresh again.
Sounds to me like it's a pretty good plan. Taylor Peacock ends up coming home with the P2 here tonight. Taylor, buddy, congratulations on P2. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout-outs you want to thank?
Just my teammates at Up Front, Cinnamon, Andrew, Colton, and Blanchard. Hopefully we got Andrew and Colton going for the championship next week. We'll see what happens. Hopefully one of them can knock it off. And we'll see if I can't talk to you guys again next week in the season. Thanks, guys.
Taylor Peacock, P2 here tonight. See what he can have, or we'll see what he can do when we go to Kansas next week. Taylor, buddy, appreciate your time. We'll see you then. Hell, he already left. All righty, then. We'll go to the P3 finisher. He's been waiting very patiently with, we'll just bypass what's on that number 1 over there on your truck. But anyway, Stephen Gregory coming over to P3 here tonight. Stephen, buddy, hard charger up 27 spots. It's a hell of a drive right there for that 61, buddy. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that wasn't actually planned. I totally forgot that I got an EOL at Talladega. I may have helped Kaufman in one of those situations last week, but it wasn't in the plans. But I mean, the truck was good. Just I kind of set myself back on that first stage when I went in and took tires afterwards when I should have saved them instead of trying to make 65 lap tires last. But luckily we did it.
Steven, I mean, obviously, I'll ask you the same thing, obviously, that I asked Taylor Peacock right there. I mean, you're going into the championship race next week. How do you help a teammate out, to try to win a championship? I mean, how do you do that? As far as like sim racing, we know, in real racing, there's a better way. I mean, it's easier to help a teammate out when it's in real racing, but how do you do that in sim racing?
I mean, I'm probably not the best person to ask that question to, but I mean, you can just go out, practice with a guy, try to share ideas of how to enter a corner, how to get through a corner, how to save tires. But with Kansas being a highline racetrack, I mean, maybe Colton can run the highline better than, most people can. If he can't, then maybe somebody can show him. I'm just a part-time driver. Like, I've only raced probably 3 times this year, so I'm not the person to ask about helping somebody because I probably couldn't help him. But only advice I would be able to give him would be that track's typically a highline racetrack, so he's probably gonna have to rip the fence.
Rip the fence, baby. That's I guess that'll be the name of the game next week. We'll go to Dorothy's Country in Kansas. Stephen Gregory, P3 here tonight, buddy. Congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout-outs you want to thank?
Yeah. I mean, Bodine's Moonshine, that's a family-owned thing. Blanchard's helped me pretty much a lot throughout this whole NASRA thing. You guys, I mean, I've only raced a little bit of time, but you guys here, Wesley, you, Dean, Brady, Cody, everybody. And I had a little special somebody help me with some strategies, but obviously it almost didn't work out.
Stephen Gregory coming home with the P3 here tonight. Buddy Stephen, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. Hopefully, we will see you in Kansas next week for the championship race. And that was Stephen Gregory comes home with the P3 here tonight. Well, folks, that's pretty much going to do it. Dean, buddy, you got any final thoughts on how all this ended up working out here tonight? Always a pleasure working with you and Wesley here on the Monday Night DSR Electric Truck Series, buddy. Your take on the race here tonight.
Well, it started out good, and then it got a bit messy towards the end, but that's to be expected, isn't it? Because it's playoff racing, and people are going to try to seize any opportunities that they possibly can. You can see that obviously on our on that graph as well too. This is obviously from Colton. He got to jump around a bit, as low as P23, but obviously the highest point is the point that matters. That's the P1. But gee, look at how it started out with not many of those yellow dots, but look at the end of those yellow dots there. That's cautions every single time. Just says 2 of those pit stops for Colton Hogan. 4 of those pit stops, actually, to be honest, with that one, taking 4 sets of tires. But got to give it hats off to, once again, to these teammates, as I said, working together to help each other is what it's all about there. So good work for Peacock there, helping out Colton Hogan. And Stephen Gregory, as well, as he said, my friend, like, I mean, he seriously did a lot of laps on those tires. He was holding on to that P2 for so long. Eventually, towards the end there, couldn't hold on to the P2 anymore and get the P3, but that's 73 laps on those sets of tires. So pretty impressive. And I think that's probably those cautions did help him out too in the late race, so that he wasn't under massive attack under green flag conditions. But GG's to the green machine of Colton Hogan.
Yes, sir. GG's to the green machine of Colton Hogan. Obviously, like you said, he ain't got to worry about no Kubotas or any of that. He's rolling with the John Deere and able to make it to make it happen here tonight. Get the win, riding some momentum before we get to Kansas next week. You see the schedule. You can slide on over there, put Colton Hogan right there next to Richmond. Who is going to have their name next to it right there when we get to Kansas next week? Is it going to be somebody in that championship 8, or is it going to be somebody that's not even in the playoffs to come out here and win? Because remember, the rest of the field, they can come out here, they can race it out as well. We have no updated standings. I've got nothing. I have no idea who's in it as well. So, follow, with NASRA, with the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Hopefully they or Wesley and Dean maybe can hook you up and let you know who's running for it. When we roll, with the NASRA Cup Series on Wednesday night, maybe they can hook you up and tell you on that one as well. So it is what it is, but if I had to take a wild guess of everybody that's going to be in that championship 8, obviously throw Matt Cherry over there, throw Adam Newton over there, see if you can get, Adam Newton over there. Roger Diamond had his issues. And see what they got out of that. Coalfield right there, Stires maybe somewhere in that range. Hogan obviously slide him over. It's going to be interesting right there at that cutoff right there with where everybody finished, if Lions had enough points, all that good stuff as well. So it'll be interesting to see what they got right there, see who is where and all that good stuff. We'll find out when we get back at it next Monday night. But folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. I got to thank all the great sponsors, every single one of them, too many to count. But obviously DSR Electric for the title sponsorship of the DSR Electric Truck Series. Thank you very much to them and Dan Gobble and everybody over there as well. So all the great sponsors that keep this league rolling and make it one of the best leagues on iRacing. Got to give a shout out to the drivers putting on a hell of a show. Fans, y'all come out in big numbers. Interacting with us. Teach Work, I believe it is, out there, always loving to cut up with us and everything. So thank you very much to all the fans. And Brady, Cody, DJ Moore, all the admins, everybody runs the show, allows us to come in here, be ourselves, and entertain you, the fans. For the best damn producer in the business, Australia, Dean Humpton Biggles. And also from my good buddy, Smithfield, North Carolina's old Wesley Outland. I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as always, say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Northeast country, baby, that's where we're going. Ain't gonna worry about a scarecrow or a tin man or a damn line. We're going for the championship race. Colton Hogan riding that momentum. Is he gonna be your champion next Monday night? Tune in, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Who's gonna win the title?